Got ATT cheers going on here, and that's going for Nick. You've got Collin. He came out unaffiliated, so not sure what's going on there. He's got a couple coaches in his corner, but not repping any gym tonight.
Yeah, very interesting. We had a couple fighters here tonight with no coaches, but it seemed to have, what opening strike by American Top Team Striking.
Yeah, Nick coming out there hot, throwing an immediate body kick to punches. Let's see how Collin reacts to this. He looks like he's not backing down, though.
No, both guys are really content entering the center of the ring right now, firing their best shots, it seems so far. High intensity, high power strikes here in the opening round.
Yeah, both fighters just trying to feel each other out a little bit, but Nick came out swinging. Collin's reacting. I mean, he's not shying away from this. I think now, ooh, nice little body combination there for Nick. Running a couple knees again. We need to see this clinch broken up sooner.
Yeah, the clinch is extending itself a little too long. I mean, it might just because the ref just had an intermission and he's not quite on his toes yet, but it seems those clinches were a little too long right there on those combinations.
I'm loving the body work from both guys. You had Collin throwing some hooks to the body, level changing. I think both of these guys are trying to just piece each other up, kind of tear each other down a little bit, brick by brick, just sort of chip away at one another.
Yeah, but the thing I'm noticing right now, Collin's left hand, his lead hand, is dropping significantly, and Nick has been able to land some overhand rights with those. If he can set up a combination to land a really hard shot at the end of that with his arm dropping, he can get a knockout.
Yeah, both guys pretty evenly matched, too. Nick definitely the more stout fighter. He's got some thick legs there. I'd like to see him put those to work a little more. Throw some more damaging leg kicks, you know, get Collin to kind of slow down because Collin's definitely picking up the speed here. Ooh.
Nice step off by Nick right there, ending it with the overhand right and circling off. Like that was a great little combination sidestep by Nick right there. But Collin almost takes out the legs right there of Nick, and Collin's taking the center of the ring. Big overhand right whiffed by Nick.
Nice push kick there to end the round for Nick. I think I'm going to go with Nick in that round. I think Nick came out harder, he came out faster. He did land a little more of the significant shots. Kind of wobbled Collin there toward the end of that round and landed the push kick at the end. I'd give that round to Nick.
I have to concur. Both of them came out with some high energy. They realized they're both willing to crack. They both felt each other's punches, and they both kind of settled in a little bit. After the first few punches landed, they started getting back and started throwing some leg kicks, throwing some body shots, and they were really starting to fill each other out. But that opening first, like 30, 45 seconds, definitely went to Nick, I believe, right there in that opening round.
Yep.
But like I said, we need to watch out. Collin's hand is dropping,
yep,
and Nick has been able to land a nice straight right. And if he can time it, he can turn that into an overhand right and land a big shot on Collin if he can just set it up.
Yeah, I'd like to see Collin go back to his body combinations that he was working, but like you said, he's got to stop dropping that hand. He's kind of dropping it when he goes to throw. And Nick, you know, if he starts picking up on that, he's going to capitalize on that for sure. Nick looks like he has the crisper footwork for now. He's angling off more. You don't see him getting caught on the end of Collin's punches. He's kind of already gone by the time Collin throws. Oh,
exactly.
Nice exchange.
Lateral.
Oh!
Nice 1-2 combinations by Nick 3 times over. So he's looking for the overhand right, but Collin does a good job answering and trying to get Nick on that back foot. But Nick answering with his own strikes after Collin. Nice little leg kick at the end of the combination.
Yeah, Nick coming out hot again. Looks like he's kind of slowing down, taking a breath. I think that exchange took a lot out of him.
Yeah. And also there were some body shots right there, so that could be affecting a little bit. Maybe he's just trying to catch his breath. But he is still finding that right hand, the home on Collin's chin. So see, two great body kicks by Nick right there on Collin. But with that, I need to see him press forward a little bit. Get Collin on that back foot.
Yeah, he's kind of throwing and then just like staying there. He's just throwing his kick, kind of staying there, backing away. He's too far by the time he goes to throw again. Then Collin's coming in with his own combination.
Yep, every time Nick's been throwing so far in this round, he takes a step back. He does his combination, takes one step back. Combination, step back. He needs to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, he's got to stay right on that edge. You want to be right where your opponent can't hit you, but right where you can throw. And if you're kind of stepping in every single time you have to throw, your opponent's going to pick up on that. They're going to start timing you.
Almost looked like an incidental headbutt right there as both fighters came in. Need to watch out for that.
Yeah, again, no headgear in this competition, folks. So, yeah, these guys are really feeling each other's punches. They're feeling each other's knees. Anything to the head is going to hurt.
And Nick's hands are starting to drop as well. Looks like he's breathing out of his mouth a little bit now. You can tell he's getting a little bit worn down. Collin, I think, is recognizing it, stepping it up a little bit. It's a little bit more higher of an output right now.
Yeah, Nick throwing so much into every single punch. I think it's just tiring him out. Collin just kind of staying there, staying crisp, staying cool and calm, just kind of putting little combinations together. But Nick with the more significant pop behind everything.
Yeah. Well, Nick does seem more like the muscle-bound fighter. He's got a little bit of strength behind those punches. But he's tired right now. Like a couple of those entries by Collin, Nick threw a little check left hook, and it just whipped.
Yeah.
Both of them just whipped. He didn't have the energy behind it, and the timing wasn't there, and Collin was able to push him back a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this third round. So far, Nick has come out hot and heavy in the first 30 seconds of each round. But I'm looking at him in the corner right now. He looks pretty winded. I know that's a lot of muscle to carry around and wing around. Collin definitely breathing easier, putting together the better combinations. I'm interested to see how Nick starts this third round. If he's going to make that same big movement in the middle of the ring, try to catch Collin off guard right away and throw big shots.
It looks like the confidence in Collin's quarter. They're trying to really get in the fighter's head, tell him with the press forward that they know that Nick is a little bit wore down right now. I honestly think this fight is one run right now.
Yeah.
I give that round to Collin right there. Nick that first round. But like you said, Nick had the first 30 seconds, a little burst. But then after that, Collin was able to do some work, pick his shots, pick them apart. And it looks like right now that these coaches want Collin to be active and going forward. They realize Nick is tired. He's probably going to be easy to put on his back foot. And if he does, that'll be an easy streak to victory for Collin.
Yeah, and as we've seen tonight, a lot of split decisions here. The judges look like they're really grading quantity over quality. It seems like more activity wins.
Looks like Nick's trying to time that overhand right I was mentioning in the early rounds, but
swinging. They're both exchanging punches here.
Yeah, I think he's realizing that Collin is going to try to start pressuring in this round, and he's trying to do a counter. See, that's 3 overhand rights by Nick, and another one thrown. That last one did not land, but now body shots by Nick as well.
Yeah, it's good that he finished up with those body kicks, really solidified those punches, kept Collin from coming in and countering that.
Nice T to the body by Nick, pushing Collin back, but Collin's right back in his face. See, Nick's trying to counter. He's trying to get Collin to throw that one strike and then land that overhand right of his own.
Yeah, you're ready. Oh, nice knee to the body there by Collin.
Good knee. Good catch on that by Collin, but a nice answer to the body by Nick with the opposite leg.
I wish Nick would have thrown these kicks in the first round. I mean, he's really slowing Collin down with those. They're landing. Collin's not catching. He's barely blocking. Throw more body shots. Throw more body kicks.
Most definitely. Especially in kickboxing. I mean, if you get those in early, it's going to wear that opponent down.
Yes.
If you think Nick's tired now, imagine if he was getting body shot the whole
They take so much out of you. We call it chopping down the tree. Start with the legs, get up to the ribs. That does not feel good, even with shin guards on.
Okay. Good kick to the leg by Nick right there, but Collin's still pressing forward.
Yeah, see, Nick's going to those kicks now because I think he knows he's waiting for that overhand, and it's just not there. Collin's keeping his guard up a little higher. He's still pressing him.
25 seconds.
Nice hook there, though, for Nick. Landed. And a nice teep to finish.
20 seconds left in this first round. Oh, almost a tee to the face by Collin right there. You got a little bruise underneath the eye of Collin right now.
Yep.
Overhand rights by Nick are landing. Push kick by Nick. Nick's ending this round with a little bit more volume. I'd like to see how these judges are going to score this.
You see how those push kicks keeled Collin over? Took a little bit of wind out of him every single time. I would have loved to see more of that in the beginning of the fight. Slow your opponent down. Don't let him get comfortable in there. Don't let him get, in range with you, able to throw shots off. Nick definitely had the significant strikes, and when he started putting it together, he started landing beautiful, beautiful combinations, but definitely gassed himself out there a little bit. But I think they're going to score this in Nick's favor. I think he just landed the harder shots, and Collin, though, put up a great effort. I mean, you could give him quantity. You could absolutely give him quantity over quality.
I would not be surprised if these judges actually do another split decision here tonight. We've had a few of those here in this event, and honestly, I could definitely see it going either way. I think both those fighters split a couple rounds, and that third round was pretty competitive.
Yeah, definitely very back and forth.
All right, ring announcers stepping in. We go to the judges for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Nick Phililiou and and Collin White. What a fight! After 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to a judge's decision. Judge number 1 has this bout 29-28 for the red corner. Judge number 2 has this bout 29-28 for the black corner. And judge number 3 has this bout 29-28 for your winner via split decision, fighting out of the red corner, Nick